It's Dr. Doug Curtis.
And Lucy Curtis from Dyslexic and Unstoppable. Our mission is to help dyslexics rediscover their inner power.
That's right. And today, as we said in the introduction, we want to talk to you about how to motivate your teenager, or how to help your teenager have good study habits. And what's the best way to do that?
Start it early.
Right, exactly. So the best way, and the way that we did it, is start that good work ethic when they're in first grade, second grade, third grade, or even earlier than that, and to really get the joy of learning in there. So I don't know if you want to talk from our experience.
Well, there's two parts of it. There's like, if you look at our daughter who is not dyslexic, we started from day one, from kindergarten. Homework was done right away after school, to be done, to be, not waiting till the last minute and things like that, so that it becomes a habit for her, right? And as far as our son, as you know, he's dyslexic, and he went to a school, after school program for dyslexics after school, for learning ways to how to read, how to learn the rules, how to do the grammar, how to do all these things. And it instilled in him work ethics and work habits that even today, as when I talk to parents with kids who do not have dyslexia, especially when they become preteens, if the habit is not necessarily set in stone from the beginning, then it crumbles a little and it becomes difficult to get them to focus on doing the homework or things like that. Like I think of Felix Alexander, I worry about sometimes, what's going on and things like that. And he's now an honor student, so at the same time you have to give them independence. If the work ethic is there, then you don't need to worry, they're doing fine, so like I talk to parents who have to sit with their kids still, and they're going to 8th grade, and they have to make sure that things are done and edit things. And with Felix Alexander, he refuses us to edit anything. He wants to do it himself, and he learned the tools, and that 4 years built the base for him.
Right, exactly. And that's the whole thing, is to start as early as you can to get that good habits in there. Because everything is habits, right? It's the same with working out, good diet, whatever it is for us adults. And kids, it's the same thing. If they have that good work ethic where every day they come home and first thing they do is get through their homework, sit down, same place, same time, same routine, then it just becomes a routine. And then when they're later in life and they have bigger assignments, harder assignments, whatever, they're better able to attack those assignments because they already have that ability to do it. And of course, for our son, it was easier. Well, it's easier now because he had to work extra hard those first couple of years. But using reward techniques like we've talked about in the past and those things, we're able to instill that desire for him to work hard, so he gets the reward of not only in the old days when we actually gave him the Legos and those kinds of things, but nowadays it's the reward of actually getting the knowledge, conquering the material, understanding it, learning something new, and all those other things, that love of learning.
But you bring up a project, and that reminds me of is one thing that we worked on is not waiting until the last minute for a project. And I used to do that when I was a kid, last minute. But
before, yeah.
I learned, we've talked about it, me and the kids, as to why wait until Wednesday night, where sometimes things can come up, when you have the whole weekend to start working on it and do a little bit each day, so that at the end your project also shows that. I remember that my teacher saying, wow, that's great, but I can tell that you did it last minute, and it would have been fantastic. And now he and my daughter gets amazing results on their projects because they work for the whole week, and they build on it, and they realize that that stress of doing everything in the last minute is not worth it, so they've seen both sides when they've waited for the last second and they're like, oh no, so now they have actually the habit of, well, they tell me it's due Thursday, but I know, we'll do it on Sunday, or we'll start working on it, or things like that. So now they understand the difference between the two, and they appreciate when it's not last minute too. Exactly.
So as we said, the best way to help your teenager get that good work ethic is to start it much earlier. Start when they're young.
School starts.
As soon as, get them in the habits, and then once it becomes a habit, it's no big deal. All right. So a lot of people may be thinking now, well, my kid's already in, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade. I didn't necessarily start that early. What do I do now? Well, we'll have a new video coming on our other channel, and I'll put a link down there once that video is posted. All right, but let us know what you think. Leave us a comment below. Visit us at dyslexicanunstoppable.com, and thanks a lot.
Thank you.